Hello, Coolers. Welcome back to Viva Barca. Welcome to the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing on the latest transfer news. We start with Martin Braithwaite, as it has been reported that the Barca striker will 100% leave the club this summer. We are going to be talking on that as we progress. Then secondly, we are going to be talking about 4 reasons why Ousmane Dembele is renewing with Barcelona. We are also going to be looking at that. So guys, as we get right into it, please make sure to subscribe, turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a video. Give the video a like and make sure to watch the video right up to the very end. With just over a month left before the new season gets underway, it is imperative for Barcelona to trim the squad and make way for newer signings. So far this summer, the club have been able to sanction the sale of Philippe Coutinho and Remenage, while Adama Traoré and Luc de Jong have left the club as well. Clement Lenglet has finally joined Tottenham Hotspur on loan. Samuel Umtiti was another player expected to depart, but his move to Rennes has reportedly collapsed. Barcelona, though, may have better luck elsewhere, with Gerard Romero confirming the departure of imminent Martin Braithwaite in the ongoing summer transfer window. According to the journalist, the Danish international is 100% leaving the club after falling out of favor under Xavi Hernandez. The striker is aware of his dwindling prospects in the first team, especially with Barca expected to bring in Robert Lewandowski. The Polish striker could see Martin Braithwaite fall behind him and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang in the pecking order, which could drastically impact his chances of getting selected for the Danish national team ahead of the FIFA World Cup. While Braithwaite was initially keen on remaining at Barcelona, it appears the forward could now be on his way out of the Camp Nou. He is among the lowest paid players in the squad, so a move elsewhere could bode well for him. It will hand him the opportunity to revive his career and make a case for becoming Denmark's leading frontman in the upcoming FIFA World Cup. With just 10 goals in 57 competitive matches, Braithwaite may not have an impressive goal-scoring record at Barcelona, but he has proven himself in the past at Leganés and Toulouse, and should not find it difficult to attract a suitor this summer. Braithwaite has been long linked with an exit from the Camp Nou. While the player is widely expected to leave, there have been moments when the player himself will, cool down those speculations, saying that he does not want to leave and he wants to see out his contract and just make things complicated for no reasons for Barca. So Gerard Romero have just made it clear that Barcelona will see him leave, they want him to go, and 100% he will leave. But will that be easy? Or I don't know. Because we quite remember Braithwaite made an interview recently saying how even on loan, he does not want to leave on loan because he does not want to disrupt his children's school, whatever, his business as well. He does not want to bring issues with his business since he thinks he is now settled at Barca for the moment. But that does not mean anything. I think Barca will still push ahead with a transfer. But it won't come that easy if Braithwaite continues to insist on staying. But when we look at the fact that the World Cup is around the corner in Qatar, it will make sense for Braithwaite for him to leave because it is very normal. It will not surprise anybody that Xavi does not count on him one bit, like sitting on the bench throughout the season, which won't do him any good. And considering the fact that the World Cup in Qatar is around the corner, it will be reasonable for Braithwaite to accept his fate and look for a new club so that he can at least get some game time, because we all know he wants to play for the Danish national team in that World Cup. And of course, calling him for the World Cup would depend on his playing time. You cannot be on the bench throughout and believe that they will call you. It's gonna be difficult. So sometimes it surprises me how Braithwaite is still reluctant up to now, leaving Barcelona. Definitely it's due to wages that Braithwaite might be saying that, because he won't receive the same amount of wages even if he goes to another club, because Barca really pay him very well. But looking at the World Cup, it might also impact his decision. Let's see how it goes. But Gerard Romero have already reported that Braithwaite will 100% leave Barcelona in the summer, as Xavi have already made it clear to him that he does not count on him one bit. and it would do no good in his career for him to stay at the Camp Nou, sitting on the bench throughout the season. Then on to the next story of discussion. After months together of rumors and speculations, the Ousmane Dembele soap opera is finally drawing to an end, with the winger set to sign a new contract with Barca. Indeed, as reported by Sport, the Frenchman has decided to accept the 2-year proposal tabled by Barcelona, with the club and its representative working out the final details of the contract. The 25-year-old had become a free agent at the start of this month after his contract with Barca expired on June 30. However, despite being linked with several clubs like Chelsea, PSG and Liverpool, the Frenchman has ultimately decided to resign with Barcelona. The report adds that everything could be finalized and an announcement could be made by the middle of this next week, as Ousmane Dembele once again becomes a Barca player after spending 10 days as a free agent. Here we look at 4 reasons why the Frenchman performed a U-turn and is re-signing with Barca after it looked like parting ways was written in stone. The first reason, Xavi brought the best out of him. It is no secret that Xavi's presence in the Barca dugout has been key to Dembele's imminent re-signing. The Catalan club's manager had played a pivotal role in bringing Dembele back into the squad after falling out in January. Following that, Xavi managed to extract the best out of the French winger. Undoubtedly, Dembele played some of his best football in his 5 years at Barca under the tutelage of the club legend, as he finished the campaign with 18 assists despite playing only a handful of games. And the faith shown by manager is likely to have played a key role in the renewal. After all, it was Xavi who put pressure on the board to reignite negotiations over an extension when all seemed over. Then the second reason, lack of offers. Despite there being talk of Dembele cutting plenty of interest, from clubs across Europe, at the end of the day, it turned down that the French international had very little to choose from when the time of a decision came along. PSG had shown strong interest, but the appointment of Luis Campos as the new sporting director led to the Parisian giants ending their interest. They had been linked to Chelsea, but they shifted their attention to Raheem Sterling and Rafinha, leaving Dembele hanging. The likes of Liverpool, United, Bayern had all been mentioned as suitors, but none of those clubs ever made concrete approach. Eventually, Dembele had little choice but to accept Barca's proposal. Then the next reason, a chance to lead the rebuild. In his 5 years at Barca, as a Barca player since arriving from Dortmund, Dembele has largely struggled with fitness issues and has failed to live up to his vast potential. But under Xavi in the second half of last season, the Frenchman showed that he can be the difference maker for the team when push comes to shove. The former Rennes wonderkid came up with several clutch displays which were key to Barca finishing second in La Liga. In the process, he showed that if fit and used rightly, he can be a huge player for Barca. And with the club in a transitional phase, the chance to become the leading figure of this rebuild under Xavi will likely have appealed to the winger, compelling him to resign with the club. Then the fourth and final reason is getting out of his poor reputation. It is no secret that Dembele has had brushes with disciplinary issues and unprofessional behavior off the pitch in the past. Starting from his time at Rennes, the Frenchman has been known for not maintaining time when it comes to attending training sessions. Those issues carried out during his time at Borussia Dortmund and have been repeated at Barcelona as well. On top of that, he is also known to behave unprofessionally to get his way, as he did during his time at Rennes to force a move away to Dortmund, before repeating those tantrums in Germany to secure a transfer at Barcelona. Now that he is likely to return to a place where he is wanted and has the faith of the manager, Dembele will have an opportunity to repair his image and reputation and grow into one of not only a top footballer but also a top professional. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye for now.